table one more time.
Last night, well, I was in Colombia yesterday, so it was like a 12-hour journey to get from Bogota to Pittsburgh. Just part of the job, right? You have to be ready. But man, I'm excited. So we have two events today. One, the first one is with Austin Air, which is a partner of Avalon. We're going to a high school to, motivate kids. Levi is going to talk about his journey. It's always been important for him to be involved in the community. So, we try to help him to accomplish that goal. And then the biggest event of the day is Levi will become now the face of UPMC, which is the largest medical organization, not only in Pennsylvania, but one of the largest in the world almost. They have hospitals they manage in Italy, Western Europe, the US. So I think the best part of my job is really to see the guys succeed and really see him accomplish. I'm really happy for him and looking forward to, having him officially, signing that deal today.
So how did you guys get him the deal? Because Levi isn't really the biggest face in the NFL, you know what I'm saying? So how did you manage to get the hospital to be like, oh yeah, we want to make this guy the face of our franchise?
Yeah, I think part of our job really is to be able to help these guys elevate their brand, right? And it's always that, it's something that I've always said is like, you don't need to be, QB1 to be able to get these deals, these opportunities. If you're a good person, if you do what you're supposed to in the community, you put in the work, you're gonna get the opportunity. And Levi, for the past 12 months, we've been working really hard on building his brand, trying to get more opportunities. I mean, Levi is a guy that he's very receptive to what you bring to the table. If and I think trust is something that's really important. Levi is someone that trusts not only me, but our team. So if we bring an opportunity and he knows it's something that we bring to the table, he's gonna do it.
I guess how many more trips like this do you expect to make after the deal is done?
Yeah, well, this is just the beginning of the partnership, right? I think this is, I don't want to say the easiest part, but this is just the beginning. I mean, right now it's really roll up your sleeves and get to work. We have so many things with UPMC planned nationally, not only here in Pittsburgh. We have, golf tournaments, fundraisers. Levi's a huge advocate for mental health, so we have a lot of things that we have in the works with them. So really, this is just the beginning for us.
What is he really gonna do with the hospital? Is he gonna be doing commercials with them and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, so Levi is gonna become the official face of the organization. So anything from commercials, he's pretty much a spokesperson, right? So anything that has to do with the hospital, he will be the face of it. Like I said, this is something that it's crazy because UPMC being that big of an organization, they're never done it. So for Levi Wallace to be the first guy, man, I'm just so proud. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of my team. A lot of people see me and they just connect Avalon with me, but man, reality is I have hell of a team behind me, and they work really hard. They were part of the meetings. They brought all the ideas and the legal stuff, and man, I'm just blessed to have the team that I have behind me, and I'm just one little piece of this machine, and I'm just like I said, I'm just so proud of everyone that took part in this process. Yo, what up, bro? I'm by the huge building now, so I'm 2 blocks away from there. Do you want me to park at the same spot?
Yeah, in the garage.
In the garage?
I'll come down and open it.
All right, bro. All right. Fire. I like that one. I mean, I like both, but I feel like that one's
I think so too. But this is I got this from years ago, bro. The pants are kind of tight, bro. My legs got bigger, bro. Wasn't squatting.
Do you try them on?
Yeah, they both look fire. You know what I mean? So I was like, dang.
Yeah. I look fire, but
I like this one too.
Yeah. I like the Eastman too.
Yeah, the lines on there, man.
Oh, I've seen you in this one.
Yeah.
You wore this in Buffalo, right?
Yeah.
I remember. It's one picture you're opening up and it's got the. Oh yeah, it's on my guys. Yeah. Really? I'm about to board, and I don't have my carry-on on me. Hey Stacy, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. We're doing awesome today. Excited. Just wanted to ask you a question. I'm with Levi right now. Do we have any designated parking spot at the high school or anywhere where we can park that we can kind of get right through?
That's a good question. No, we didn't talk about that. I can call them and ask them to designate an area, though.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and just nothing crazy. I don't know what the parking situation looks like, and if not, it's not really an issue. I was just thinking ahead, so we're not driving around trying to find a parking spot. So if they could, that would be awesome. But if not, we're super flexible. So.
Do you always have to do stuff like that before you get to a venue, like double check last minute?
Yeah. So there's been times where we go, there's a lot of people waiting for us and stuff like that, and so I mean having. Obviously we try to work out the logistics to the best of our ability. There's times where it's tough, especially with athletes, because you don't know what you can expect. So we always try to be ahead of the curve, and try to figure out those small details. So it's an in and out. You go to the event, you stay, do what you're supposed to, and then you're out. So that's definitely part of what we do for sure. Yeah. Man, it's crazy. My business is right here. So I run my company out of my phone. Thank God for the internet, because if not, I don't know what I would do. It's crazy. So
Levi, you gonna get a case for your phone, bro?
I had one.
What happened to it?
I switched it for a different case, and I didn't like the case. It was like muffled. People can barely hear me when I had the case on.
I really live life on the edge.
No. I bought another case yesterday.
Hey, well, that's cool. I don't believe you, bro. Deiver, are y'all really going to Colombia right now?
I think you're right. I think you know the answer. I mean, we're gonna go. We're gonna go.
Okay,
I told you last year we're gonna go. So this is the year that we're
That's
gonna make it
all I needed to
happen.
hear.
You're about to be hurt, huh?
I know you wouldn't do that without me, bro. I know you wouldn't.
We're due for be a winner at some point here.
And here we are.
Time coming.
Yes, sir. Fellas, what's up?
Hey, you're allowed to say hi.
What's up? How you guys doing? Good. Like your jerseys. See y'all
How
later.
about that starter jacket?
I know, that's an old
When I saw
throwback.
that, I thought, oh, I could probably hold it up for your mom. But I was like, I said, oh, I probably had that exact same starter jacket.
absolutely.
Check, this is my friend Cooper.
What's up, Cooper?
This is Levi Wallace.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, it is.
What's going on?
This is Jack, huge Steeler fan. He goes to all
Jack,
the games.
nice to meet you. Nice to
I
meet
like the
you.
Steelers too.
You like the
Yeah,
Steelers?
I like the Steelers too.
I also like Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett? That's my guy. That's a good dude.
I'm going to a Pens game tonight.
I'm wearing that shirt tomorrow. Matter of fact.
Seriously?
Wait, who do you got on your back? Who's
Morgan.
Morgan? I got, what's his name?
Crosby.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're my favorite player, actually.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Absolutely.
I'll
man.
take a picture with you.
You
Absolutely.
made his life.
Yeah, so what would you say is your favorite part of it all? Because I mean, I saw the kids in there and they're decked out and like Steelers gear and stuff like that. How does that make you feel?
Man, it's kind of nostalgic and kind of takes me back to when I was a little kid, and had dreams and aspirations of being in the NFL. And you see the kids with the same thing and wearing jerseys of me and my teammates. It's a surreal feeling. Kids like, oh, you're my favorite player. It's dope just being able to have conversations with them and give back to them as well.
Right, okay. And then you seem to do a lot of things in the community. Why is that so important to you?
I think it goes back to how I was raised with my parents. It was never about football, and one day football ends. It's about what you do with the platform. And so while I'm in this position now and while I have the resources I can to give back, that's what I'm going to do. Because one day I wake up and nobody wants my autograph anymore, and it's all about what you've done and how you affected people, how you make people feel. And so that's my number one goal while I'm in the league.
Thank you. So nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you guys.
Thanks for coming. This is
Absolutely.
Really great.
Absolutely. Nice meeting you guys.
Have fun.
For sure. Will do.
Hey, will you become the default photographer?
Absolutely.
We do it all here.
Absolutely.
Ask him. We do it all, bro.
We do it all.
That's what we do. I'm Colombian.
It's in the
my nature.
contract,
It's
huh?
my nature.
Let's go! Let's go! My God. My God. You already know. You already know. What's up? What's up? Whew. A lot of Pittsburgh fans in here, huh? Yeah. Man. Growing up in Arizona, I always knew I wanted to be in the NFL, right? I worked my butt off to be in the NFL. And unfortunately, a lot of people told me that I couldn't. I was always too small, not fast enough, not strong enough. So many excuses. And you know what? I took the chance on myself. I bet on myself. I dove into my books. First thing first, to get to the NFL, you got to go to college, right? To get to college, you got to graduate high school. And so I'm like, man, the goal is to be in the NFL, but I gotta do stepping stones, right? Goal number one, graduate high school. How do I do that? Gotta dive in my books. I gotta play football. I gotta work hard, listen to my parents, because they have my best interests at heart, right? So what I do, I did that. I dove into my studies. I made good grades, and I was able to go to school. But I wasn't able to go to school like everybody else, right? So I'm gonna bet on myself. I'm gonna go to school anyway, and kind of bet on myself and tell my parents that I'm gonna walk on. Does anybody know what a walk on is?
Keep going.
I love it, I love it. So a walk on is when you join a team, but you don't have a scholarship. So I still had to pay for school. I wasn't able to just be on the football team and have my school paid for. And so I bet on myself, and I joined the team, and I worked my butt off. I worked when nobody else was watching. I worked late nights. I remember so many nights I was in the gym, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock by myself, grinding. I was up 3 o'clock in the morning doing papers, betting on myself, knowing that this is my goal. My goal was to be in the NFL. My goal was to be a corner for the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? And so what do I have to do? I have to work. I have to believe in myself, and that's what I did. To be the best football player, to be the best person, to be the best version of myself. My favorite quote that I heard was "work while you wait." And that stuck with me through the last odd-so number of years since I've been in the league. And so, again, I was up late nights, 2 o'clock, 3 in the morning, working out, doing football drills, trying to be the best version of myself. And it wasn't until the 9th game in my rookie year that I was able to get brought up on the team. And they called me up and said, "We want you to start this week." And ever since that day, I've been starting every single game in the NFL as long as I can remember. A lot of people didn't believe in me. And I bet on myself, and I encourage you guys to do the same. Believe in yourself. Never tell yourself no. Never talk bad about yourself, right? There's so many people who say Levi Wallace isn't a good football player. Levi Wallace isn't going to be able to graduate college, da-da-da-da. And I started almost to believe that, and I want you guys to never take that tour in yourself and in your mind. Always believe in yourself, never have that self-doubt, and keep moving forward.
Ask the question.
What do you do in the off season?
What do I do in the off season? That is a great question. In the off season, I'm going back to Arizona. Like I said, that's where I'm born and raised. And I do a lot of training. I take some time to myself, just getting mentally back right for the next year. And I golf a lot. My favorite thing to do outside of football is golf. And so I'm excited to go hit the greens and go be like Tiger Woods if I can. You know what I mean? Is Cooper in here? Cooper? My guy Cooper. Cooper, do you have any questions for me, man?
Yeah. What's your favorite hockey team?
The Penguins.
Penguins?
The Penguins. The Penguins. So he asked what my favorite hockey team was. My favorite hockey team is the Penguins. I went to my first hockey game.
Thank you so much,
You're
man.
welcome. Nice meeting you, Cooper.
The greatest afternoon ever here at Acmatonia with my new friend Levi. Levi was amazing. He came because of the Austin Air program for clean air. The kids got to learn about the dangers of vaping, so they had a positive message. This guy did an amazing job answering questions. They did some dancing. We got to exercise their lungs. And then he signed way too many autographs. So thank you so much.
Pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys for having me, speaking to the kids, and hopefully I'll be back for sure. Man, a lot of kids. It's all good though. It's all good for a good cause. I love being around those kids, man. All the energy, it was good times. I'll definitely be back to be in this community, man. You feel the love, just how grateful they were for us to come out here. So I love it. I'll be back. And we did some good work here today. Shout out to Austin Air for supplying the air purifiers. And yep.
Deiver here. How are you? Awesome. We're good. We're on our way right now. GPS says we'll be at around 3:15. So we just Levi's just gonna get changed, put his suit on and stuff like that. Can you remind me of where we're supposed to park?
Hello.
Prep calls to like pick patients to get their backstories to like, you know, kind of prepare Ryan.
So, how do you feel going into this deal with UPMC?
Man, it's super dope. It's one of the biggest, if it's the biggest hospital here in Pittsburgh. One of the biggest, I think, in the U.S., right?
Yep.
Incredible staff. I mean, people come from all over the world just to come here to UPMC, and so for them to want to work with me, for me to be a spokesperson for them and all that they do, including mental health, one, it's a blessing. Two, credit to my team with Avalon Sports, just setting it up. A little credit to me, I guess, for just being the person I am and caring just about people. And I think they really enjoy that about me and my character and how much I'm involved in the community. And so it's dope that we want to partner with each other, and hopefully we can make some big things happen here in Pittsburgh.
And then, like, just in terms on how Avalon specifically is dealing with stuff, like, what do you appreciate more about what you've seen from them?
Nothing. I'm just kidding.
Make sure you put it there. Make sure you put that out there.
Nah, man. Obviously, you know, ever since I met Deiver, you know, I've been a part of events with Poyer and Deiver, and seeing how they worked, and it was dope that Deiver, you know, wanted to talk to me, you know what I mean, and thought that, you know, we could help each other, and he saw something in me, how I'm just always supporting Jordan, and obviously, I mean, since I met Deiver, we just kind of took off last year. Foundation, business, new contracts, and all sorts of things, man. I mean, I never imagined my platform to go 3 times as big as it is since I met Deiver. And obviously his team works really hard around the clock, always on call, nonstop. If Deiver doesn't answer, Valentino will answer. And so it's dope just having a support system like that, who people who know what they're doing, for one, and that support you in all that you do. And with a team that's honest with you, you know what I mean, and not just let you just try dumb stuff, but, you know, give you their best opinion on what ideas you have, and kind of make those ideas come alive.
Trust that.
Sure.
Even though he's not in the north as much, you know what I mean, he still comes through. He comes out to my events and still supports me in all that we do. And so it's dope having a support system, and that my family trusts too, you know what I mean. And my mom loves Deiver. She loves Deiver. I was with her the other day. She's talking about I just love how hands-on Deiver is. You know what I mean? I think because you guys were talking or whatever, you know what I mean. And obviously my mom is easygoing as is, but, you know, she really appreciates what Deiver does for me on and off the field. And then, you know, we created a friendship too. It's not just business, but it's family. And so it's dope. You know, we'll continue this until our time runs off on this earth. It is what it is. Sure. You know, we locked in. So.
And for all you Colombians, we're going next month, so get ready.
Read that, Jim.
Appreciate you, bro.